to deal with that back in the day. You know what I mean? And I think I contacted Yelp once about it, and they couldn't do anything. It's like, well, a lot of these, I mean, like at least over half of these reviews are people that have never experienced the restaurant. They've never been here. They're just like leaving a review from Miami, Florida. Oh, okay.
Insane.
So
And
you've
Yelp
never
is
actually
old
been.
enough. Yeah, Yelp is old enough now. They could do something about it. I mean, they
They
know
could.
that some of these restaurants are featured on television shows where, of
Yeah.
course, drama is part of the
Yeah,
deal. So
exactly. And they're old enough and they should be able to figure that out, but I don't know why they haven't yet. It's like, oh, review anything you want about any place, even if you've never been there before. I don't use Yelp at all.
There's got to be a better system to like, because I mean, you think of all those.
Open Table is a great system. The only way you can review a place is if you make a reservation and you're there. Because if you never go, if you make a reservation and you don't go, and let's say they no-show you, because that's what we do. If there's no, if the customers don't come through, we no-show them. You can't write. I don't think you can write a review about the place if you're no-showed. And then you lose points on Open Table. I think they have a great system. I love Open Table.
It's a good, I got a no-show once, like many years ago, and you get that was it. I got one and never again, because you get like a warning of like, if you do this again, you're off Open Table, and you're like, okay, this is not going to happen to me. Let's solve this. And
just cancel the reservation. Call them and cancel it. Don't no-show. Just call them, cancel the reservation, and it'll be fine. Or cancel on you just get on your phone, cancel it through the app. Either way, I think it's a much better system, because you actually have to experience the restaurant in order to review it.
Do you think okay, go ahead, David.
No, you go ahead.
No, this was my last question was, do you think there's a chance that Raquel and Tom are like really in love? Like they're really in love. This is the real deal.
I thought I knew Tom. I don't. So, I thought that him and Ariana were really in love, and it was the real deal. So.
Right. Because I mean, like,
I don't know.
Time
will tell, I guess. But then again, even if they're together with 9 years, he jumps to a different girl 9 years from now.
Would it shock you if they made
At this point? Nope. Nothing shocks me anymore.
Because they've said that they're in love. That is,
good for them. Great. Awesome. Just great. Raquel, watch out, because in 9 years, he's probably going to leave you for someone else.
Well, yeah, especially if you are a true narcissist and you have that personality, you're never going to be happy. Like, you will go for that adoration from someone else on the outside. That's just the textbook definition of it.
I think it's hilarious, honestly. And it's funny that you brought up narcissism, because now I'm like, oh wow, I do recognize a few moments.
I just feel like Stassi's brought it up before, Jax has brought it up. Now everyone's saying it. You start to think, you're like, this does make sense the more you kind of observe. Do you think Schwartz is like, I mean, Schwartz has not said anything. I mean, it's his business partner. Do you think Schwartz is like, doesn't know what to do? I mean, the whole cast is rallying around Ariana. Is Schwartz in this strange?
I'd hate to be in his position right now. I'd hate to be in Schwartz's shoes. I love Schwartz, and I hate to be in his shoes right now. Yeah.
You should reach out to him and tell him.
Yeah, I probably will.
Because I'm sure he feels horrible for Ariana, and yet he's looking at his business partner like, I have to clean up this mess.
Yeah. Someone made a joke. They're all like, they should change it from Schwartz and Sandy's to Schwartz and Maddie's.
Yeah, you never know.
Peter Madrigal, Schwartz and Maddie's.
Buy out that steak, and you guys could completely.
Maybe.
That's a restaurant that I would attend.
There you go.
Sarah and I will meet you there for a drink.
Yeah, we'll be the first ones there. 5-star review on Yelp. You can count on it, Peter.
All right. I love it. Love to hear it.
Anything else? What else? Anything else you want to cover?
Oh, no,
I'm sorry you had your own ups and downs with Raquel this season.
Yeah. I'm good. I own it. You know what I mean? You're not going to call me a starter pony and get away with it. But then again, I'm going to take it and I'm running with it. Hashtag starter pony, because that's going to be great. Just
Well,
like I said, just like with Dana, I was, oh yeah, I would remember kissing a pirate. Okay, cool, awesome. That's not an insult, but great, awesome. Looks like you have the memory of a goldfish.
what is your status? Are you dating anyone now?
Right now I'm dating around a little bit. Yeah. I was dating someone last year. She broke, like, I'm not going to bring up any names, but she broke it off and we had differences of opinion. So I was like, okay. Now I'm just kind of like figuring out my own business life. That's where all my concentration goes at this point,
That's a good way to be.
Yeah.
There's time, right?
I have to.
You have stuff going on outside of Sir, and like you said, I guess you don't want to be 50. I mean, I think people would like you to be their 50 years old with a cane working there, but I sense that. Well, I mean, people come in and you are there. I mean, Peter is there for everyone listening.
Peter, and this show just got 3 more seasons, so you could very well, yeah. You're very young, but you never know. This could go on and on.
Oh my God.
Like, I think people realize now when they come to Sir, like, okay, you're not going to see this one and that one. Peter, I can say, is there, guys.
Oh yeah. I'm like finding sand at the beach. Finding me at Sir is like finding sand at the beach.
Well, it also sounds like this is, I mean, it is good news for Sir. It sounds like, people are right. I mean, you guys are slammed and, fans.
We're constantly slammed. We are like, it's crazy busy.
But more busy than usual because of the scandal?
No, it got really busy once the first episode dropped. We were busy after once that first week hit, and then after the first episode, we saw an uptick of about 100%.
Wow. So not really because of the scandal, just because it's back on the air.
Now the scandal is taking it to a whole nother level.
Peter, you're like super busy.
Yeah.
Like reservations are way up after the scandal.
Yeah. Well, no, reservations were up after like 100%. So now I'm like, okay, so how much more are we getting because of the scandal? You know what I mean? And that'll be interesting. I mean, we get last night we had about 100. When I got there, it was 130 plus walk-ins.
Wow.
So I don't even remember what the final number was, but it was a lot.
So, I mean, she has a heart, of course, but LVP has to be somewhat happy about that. I mean, this is a business. We went through COVID. I mean, this is a good thing, right? From a business point of view.
Yeah, the show coming back is a really good thing. Like I said, once the show came back on the air, it went up 100%. So.
And
I've been on a Wednesday night. Who has 150 reservations on a Wednesday night?
Yeah, that's enormous.
For a restaurant in, West Hollywood that's been open forever. Yeah, that's almost impossible. How many restaurants do we see come last for a flash in the pan and then go?
Sir has been around since 1998.
Wow.
I love it. That's amazing. Amazing.
Well, I've been telling people this season, even before this season to me was back to form. It was back to, so I mean, yes, this is something none of us expected, but this season was great even before this. It was like the olden days of VPR.
It's true. It was. It has been. Wow. It's great. So I love being being back.
Peter, we'll be in to see you.
I was just going to say, we'll have to go